Hi, my name is Brittany, and I am currently enrolled at MACU for my first year. I am in the Intro of Fundamentals to Public Speaking. This topic that was chosen was an informative speech to discuss a topic that is giving information um, to our class. So mine was about mental health. I think that is one of our biggest topics in the world right now, and especially in Oklahoma. The system is actually getting better at the time, but it is still a long road ahead of us, solely because the mental health area doesn't just deal with people who have mental disorders. It also administers services to homeless people, to criminal justice reform and suicide prevention and multiple other things. Um, the hard part about discussing mental health is when you are referring to patients who have a mental disorder and they are getting put away in jail. If they do commit a crime, that's totally understandable. But when they have a mental disorder, they do need a certain type of attention, medications, etc., that need to be administered at all times. They need to be watched. So our system now, or that has been in place, has been to treat them like a regular criminal and take them to jail, and they don't receive any of the attention that they need or get administered the proper drugs when they're supposed to, and then something tragic typically happens. I do have an uncle that does have multiple mental disorders. He loves to walk, and so you do have people that prey on the mentally disabled, and they beat them up, they treat them wrong, they do certain things to them. And then you have officers that come in contact with them knowing that they do have a mental disorder, but not maybe knowing exactly what it is, which is understandable. But when they just throw them away into the jail system, it does not help them. It does not protect them. They do need, just like I said, certain attention and certain things that needs to be paid attention to. They have to be treated in a certain way so that they can understand really what's going on and the severity of the situation, of whatever situation it is. And then you have when they are getting released from jail and they are having to commit to court dates and showing up to certain things, not to violate parole or whatever they have, and they mentally cannot handle the pressure of that. They can't remember certain things. They cannot properly function such as a regular person could. So it's very tough, and it's hard to see that that's being placed on an individual who really can't fully comprehend, and they're not capable to actually succeed in that. So then they get back into the system, and it's just a reoccurring cycle. Oklahoma has gotten a lot better in their process of how they deal with the mentally disabled. Statistics are showing that 17 counties in Oklahoma do specifically have courts for the mentally disabled. Out of those 7 counties, we do have 77 counties in Oklahoma. So it's a big range of where we still have a lot of work to do. It is getting better. They are wanting to put more courts in the system for the mentally challenged, which is awesome. I hope that this is very informative to you, and that we continue to vote. We continue to make it known that these people do need help, and they do need people to fight for them. They do need people to stand up for them and talk about these certain things, because it is very important, and it does weigh a lot on certain situations in the world. Everybody deals with a mental disorder, believe it or not. We all have our own to a certain extent, and so it is very important to make sure that you are an advocate for certain things, especially if you believe strongly in them, or if they affect a loved one that's near and dear to your heart. And thank you so much.